But hang on, just in case. Right, hello everyone. So it's actually been like several days since I made the first video. But in the first video, the switch used to be here, which was making it difficult for us to work with. So I've moved the switch further down. I want to do something too, because last time it was too loud. Yeah, we're just gonna bring this down. And we'll bring that down a bit too. Yeah, I reckon that'd be good enough. I'll just delete this sign. Right, I need props, because I'm... Are you going to delete it? There we go. Right, so I moved this line down, as you can see, but we have issues. They're still too steep, so we're gonna delete most of this, like all that and stuff. But before we do that, I wanna change this slightly too, because this is like really bendy. We don't need so many S-curves. Like I don't know why it's that bendy when we can just make it a straight line. So we'll fix the simple bit first. Okay, well, not a pure straight line, but we can... Hang on. Yeah, there we go, that's more straight. We'll just slice this tree down. I don't know why it was so bendy before. Yeah, the rest should be fine. It's still slightly bendy, but it's better. Right, anyway, this, we're gonna delete all of this, because it's too steep. And we'll start over. I mean, and besides, I didn't film any of this anyway, because I got, like, really... Well, I mean, I tried to film this, but it, like, bugged out, and my headphones stopped working for a weird reason. I mean, it's fine now, but it was, like, it was just really annoying. So we'll just backtrack all this stuff that you lot didn't see. It didn't work anyway, so we can have a second opportunity of fixing it. It kind of worked and then it didn't, so I'd rather just delete everything and start over. I'm also trying something, so I don't know if this will work or not, but I changed the quality of the stream to a higher resolution. I know I don't make streaming videos, but I use Twitch to record because I use Xbox, and the easiest way to record from the Xbox is Twitch, which is kind of annoying because, like, you know, it relies quite a bit on the internet, and it can cause issues if the internet's not perfect or whatever. But I'm hoping that the internet's gonna be decent. But if not, I can always just I can just record another video one day and explain why there was never a second part. But we're gonna delete all this, like so. Yep. Alright, this is where we got to last time. Like, this is where we ended the video, I think. The first part, so we're gonna restart from here. Yeah. Now, I want to make a helix to descend, basically, but I want to do it wide enough that the train won't get stuck. So my best bet is to build up from the switch rather than down to the switch, if that makes sense. We're just gonna put a little marker so I know where to go on the map. Right. See that little dot on the map? We're aiming for there. Then we'll try and run a locomotive up it. Well, we'll pull a train because I really need to go to the sawmill. I have another way to the sawmill, obviously. It's just this is more direct, technically. Right. I'm getting a subtle bit of elevation. Turn. We're gonna try and make a really big, long helix. Pretty much. But it can't be too steep, because if it's too steep, the locomotive won't climb it. And if the curves are too tight, we'll just derail. So it's like, gotta find this balance, I suppose, where we can keep climbing without making it so steep that the locomotive will struggle. Like, that might be too much. But this gets into the ground. So, what can we do? Okay, I want to try something. I'm not sure this will work though. Oh, that did actually. A little bit of grass won't affect anything. As if it was like sunk into the map would have problems. Right. We might have to do that trick again that we did before. And we want to make that arrow green, right? Right. I want to raise it up a bit. Yeah, that. See, we need to do like subtle. Pretty much. Try and keep level, because if we don't stay level, let's zoom out so we can. Yeah. Helixes are the best way to gain elevation without building vertical like hills. But it does mean they start to look a bit like a roller coaster. I guess we're going across my like yard, which is fair. Also, this long stretch will give the locomotive time to build up speed too, if it's not strict like. Right. I wasn't planning on for this to come across the yard, but I guess it is what it is. Is there still clearance between my roof ornament? Yeah, I accidentally deleted the tender when I first played, and I didn't know what to do with the locomotive because it's basically useless without a tender, so I stuck it on the roof. For some reason you can't buy replacement tenders, which is odd. You can buy everything else though, just not a spare tender. Which is more annoying than you would think it is. Is that interfering with my existing track? Okay, just because I don't want that cutting into the shed, we'll add another one of these iron pieces. Steel bridge or whatever they call it. We might have to keep going, because it's gonna... Unless we can... Yeah, that's what I thought. There must be a way we can do this, right? Hang on a minute. We'll tuck that in a bit more. And then we'll put that to 1 so we can adjust outwards. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Coming back round. If this works, it'll be great. If it doesn't, then back to the drawing board. It's getting really hot lately too. Like, I'll probably do more outdoorsy stuff soon, because it's just getting too hot to be indoors all the time. Alright, now we've cleared the line. We'll go back to laying this type of piece. Extend it as much as possible. Before we add that, we'll check we definitely cleared the line. Right. I don't want to, I need that curve to be a little bit longer, but, yeah. I know this looks like an eyesore, but honestly, I don't have a better solution right now. Although I may have problems with the coal mine, but I don't have to worry about that just... No, I don't have issues with the coal mine. I've got 2 ways there, and yeah, coal mine's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not interfering with anything. I guess we should start turning back on ourselves again. Keeping it nice and wide, like we are doing. Because the train locomotives struggle with tight curves. So the wider it is, the better. And they also struggle with inclines because there's no friction. The wheels are just slipping on steel. So it's best that we try to make it as flat as possible. Do we need to add a... I'm not sure if... Okay, we need to bridge out. I hope this is high enough without... we might clip through. I'm not sure, to be honest. Let's see if we can get a bit better curve going than whatever that was. Right, connect that. Right. Okay, this might be better, to be fair. Yeah, that's definitely better. Alright. Now we have to do that bridge thing again. I hope we're not descending. Hang on, I need to find out something a minute. No, we're not descending. We just haven't climbed for a while. Okay. So we need to add a slight climb. But one that isn't so steep that it's going to cause issues. Yeah, that looks more promising. So that's too tight, right? We want to extend it out as wide as possible. The wider something is, the better for us in the long run. Right, trying to do this with an Xbox controller is not easy, to be fair. It's not the greatest feeling in the world. We need one more bridge piece just to clear the line. I wish there were like shorter pieces for this type of track, but they're all the same length, unfortunately, I think. Alright. Can I whip around this without making it too tight? Well, that is awfully tight. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Right. That's too steep. Whoa. Yeah, that's no clearance at all. How we... I need to think a minute. Let's get a aerial view. Okay. Right. I might cut the video and come back once I figured this out. Unless I've just figured it out now. Hang on. I want to test something out. Do that. And we end right up into the Sonoe. I'm not gonna cut this, to be honest, because I don't know. Can't really be bothered with editing. Besides, my channel, you're used to long plays anyway, I suppose. Uh, do. See, that would be great, but I think it's gonna cause issues. See, look how annoying that is. It's not like I can delete all the track down. Well, I could, but where, you know, unless I can like sort of try and. Okay, I need this to expand across like 3 pieces of track somehow perfectly, which since I'm not placing yeah, I don't think I physically can do that. Right. Trying to think. I guess we could try to build out that. No. I'm just gonna have to figure this out, aren't we? Alright, I need to turn this piece more, I think. Try and get that. I'm just worried about putting too tight of a curve in, because if it's too tight then the locomotive will get stuck or derail, which is kind of worse than. Right. Oh, right, 1. It's kind of tight, but not stupid tight. Let's see how that goes. We're gonna cause the same problems, aren't we? Yeah, we're going directly into that, which we're trying to avoid. I'll just go back a. Okay. Alright, we need to go around, obviously. But how do we do that? Unless we can go on the outskirt. Okay, we're gonna try something. A minute. Let's go on the out. Instead of the inner, we'll go on the outer line. Like, where it's lowest, we'll aim for. And then. Right, instead of curving now, we'll straighten out a moment. Right. Give it a slight up angle. We'll come here. I keep opening the shot by accident. I did that in the other video as well. We do that. We do that. Right, now we're on the outer line. We might be able to come up with something a bit more structurally sound than what we're trying to do. Oh, weird. Right. Where's the stuff go? Right. Now the camera's facing the right way. We can build around. Right. There we go. That's more like it. We'll just bring that to there. We need to cut that tree down too while we're at it. But we'll do that later. Alright. Just trying to get some distance so we can see. Let's tighten that up. Oops. My life sucks, man. I don't know why I said that. It's just this is like mildly frustrating. Okay. We're really fighting for distance now. It's gonna be so tight. But we don't have the height yet to go over ourselves. We kinda do, but not really. How about now? A little better. So we're getting there slowly. Oh, okay, we can't actually go any. Right, we need to delete this bit then and try again, but I didn't realize we couldn't turn any more than we were. Right. Extend out a bit. Right. I'm gonna have to put a bridge piece now. See, if we can gain the height, which is what we're trying to do now, then we can build back towards there. It's just trying to get the height first. That's gonna be the problem. That's not really a problem. We'll just... Okay, we have to extend this piece out too. I know there's a copy and paste feature, but I don't know how to use it. Like, I tried and it just doesn't ever work, so... I'm not sure how to copy and paste pieces, but if I figure that out, that would make my life a little bit easier. Or for this game, at least, anyway. Alright. Turn slowly. Keep turning. We are turning because that number's going down, see? Just trying to get... Also, this might be a bit steep, so we have to lower it a tad. Right, we'll extend outwards. What the fuck did I... Oh, I just knocked over a box. I felt something under my foot and then, yeah, that scared me. You know, I swear this feels like it's taking longer than it should be. Oh, god damn it. That would have been perfect if it just... Hang on. Maybe we can do that as well then. Like, what we need to do is we just need to, bring this out like we did before, but not as far. So, like, we just need to bring, like, here. And then we should be able to bring this out more. That's the wrong piece. I mean, it still does the same thing, but I like the steel leg. I still like the steel pieces. We can get really close to our line now, in theory. Right? And that shouldn't interfere with our... Yeah, it doesn't, which is good. Ignore the pinging, but I might have screwed this piece up. Yeah, I thought I did. Okay, so we just need to turn it a little bit tighter. Alright. Stop. Ugh. It's really twitchy with an Xbox controller. Okay. It's gonna take a little bit of... Right. That was harder than it seemed. No, we shouldn't be in there, and we should have at least enough clearance. Right. I know this seems like we're going lower, but I think we're gaining height. I think. We'll find out eventually if I'm not. But it looks like we are, at least. It's just because I have to put these bridges pieces in to cross the track we just laid. Doesn't seem... seems remarkably steep. Might just be in my head. If it is, we'll find out eventually. Okay. We've come to a problem where I don't think I can put a piece down, so we might have to try and tighten it up a bit, which I really want to avoid, for obvious reasons. Or... But we do need to go out that way anyway, so I guess this could be our start. Right. Yeah, ugh, god damn it, man. I know this is fiddly. Yeah, I know. Just stop doing that for a moment, please. I think this is going to be a clipping problem. Locomotive might clip, but honestly, if it's just I don't care. If it works, it works. You can't have it perfect all the time, Cal, can you? I mean, you probably can, but I've been at this for a while now. Alright. Now what we do is, now we need to go to... okay, now we're too high up for the terrain. That's a problem, isn't it? I guess we can build all the way across and then around. Ugh. This is not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Eh. Well, we'll get there. Actually, I don't think this is gonna... If we keep doing this, we'll have problems, because... I'm hoping the ground's higher, like high at some point, just high enough that we can actually start putting down regular track, and then I can curve back around. But the way this is going, I doubt we can. Like, we're getting fairly high. Huh? Hang on, I noticed something. What? Huh? Okay, I don't understand why that deleted itself. Because I swear we didn't touch that line. I have questions that I'm not gonna answer right now. Wait, what? No. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Let's just try and fix this palaver first. We might have to backtrack, to be honest, because I don't think this is gonna work out too well, is it? Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah. One. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get this as wide as possible without actually touching the other line down there. Yeah. Alright, now we need to connect this piece back up. Honestly, I don't understand why this broke. Hang on. Just extend that out. Yeah. I'm confused, to be fair. I've never had that happen before. Alright. Are we clear? I think we need one more. So we might be clear. Yeah, we're clear. Alright. I've never had that happen before. Did I do something in my last video I don't remember? Oh great, no, all this is messed up. I swear I didn't delete this track. I find that really weird. Okay. It's okay, this will just help us figure out how to bridge the old track back together. I really don't understand how that happened, to be honest. And one. Right. See, the trick is just to keep going until we till we marry into the outline, and then we can figure out how to connect it back up properly. Kinda like so. But I have questions, to be honest. Genuinely, I don't understand why that disconnected itself. But now we have that back, we can figure out where we... Yeah. We want to aim for this cliff, basically. Oops. Okay. I really don't know why that loop happened. I'm confused by that, to be fair. We need one more piece. Alright. Okay, not quite yet. We have to keep adding the pieces until we're close enough to the cliff at least. For the game to see the ground. Really? You're gonna be stubborn, are you? What about now? There we go. Yeah, the annoying thing is with this game is that, like, if the ground's too high, I'll complain. No, that's, Alright, I forgot, I put a yellow dot where we need to build. Okay, that's good to know, isn't it? Are we the same height as that dot? Because if we are, that's brilliant, but I don't think so. Right. Hang on a minute. Let's see how... I want to try and go to this cliff face and hug it, kinda, because then that will allow us to get some height, I think, without... Yeah. Okay, that might have been a problem. One. Let's get that as tucked in as possible. Okay, I think we're actually good now. I think. Right, now, here comes the challenge part. We need to get this piece over there. The ground is already moaning. Okay, there is a specific spot where it wants to go, which is useful. That's so damn annoying. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Just gonna mess up the symmetry. It's not like we had any anyway, to be fair. We're so close, it's just the game doesn't recognize there's dirt where there should be. Okay, what about now? You're gonna be this stubborn, really, game? Okay. But we're really close to finishing the line, which is cool. We just have to let the game... We just have to try and figure out how we can get the game to see the terrain. Oops, wrong color. Wrong... Hang on. Like, just... Go back to the bridges. Why the fuck's that got bridges? And then we want that one. Right, if it can't see terrain here, then that's odd. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right. That's good, right? Because now we can... delete that back. We can follow this mountain around. Which is what we wanted to do in the first place. Alright, only one way to find out now, eh? It's kind of S-curve-ish. But... Right. Yeah. As long as it's not too tight, we should be fine. Right. Let's just go trim the trees. And then we'll get the locomotive and try to drive the line and see what happens. We might stall out here, to be honest. There's a really good chance that we can... That looks a bit odd. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right. I swear that was... Oops, I fell through the track because I'm in this like flight mode thing. I'm just checking the high tracks too, because in case there's anything that we missed, you know. This probably is going to be clipping, but... I thought so. I was just checking that that was definitely over the line and not in the line. Yeah, this track goes on longer than I thought it would have. we're just gonna snip all the trees out of the line now, and then we'll go get the train sorted. Right. This is quite steep, to be honest, so we might struggle. If this doesn't work, then we'll just have to double head, which I'm trying to avoid because that's annoying, running different multiple locomotives when I just want to run one. But if we have to double head, we have to double head. Right. Okay then, let's go get the locomotive. First we'll turn that white dot off. I mean yellow dot. Right. We're not getting the locomotive just yet. We've got to do some bits first. Did I put it in this one? Oh no, I did, but wrong door. Right. Right. Just see that log pile there, that we're gonna go fetch that. Just need to switch this points over. Right. Brakes off. I got itchy leg. Oof. Brake. I like the Porter. It's quite snippy. For, well, this type of stuff anyway. I would hate taking this on the actual, like, anywhere. It would take you days to go anywhere. Oh, that's already, I figured the track might not be sorted. We don't have much steam pressure, but that's okay. It'll build once we give the locomotive time to catch its breath. I know that doesn't make sense, but like, steam kind of breathes, I guess, so I just use that to make it make sense in my head. Right. Oh, right, yeah, hang on. I forgot about that. I left the pin in the... I mean the link in the carriage. Right. Did I shut down throttle? Yeah. Okay. Locomotive's at full pressure now. So we undo that one. We undo that one. We release this brake. I need to shorten this track a little bit too, so I can put a buffer stop at the end because there isn't one. I figured I could just use the turntable, you see, but I mean I can. It just takes us to other sidings or the main line, but I don't know. I'm not too bothered about it actually. I just have to know when to brake in time. Right. This might not be enough, you know. Wait, I know. I bet it's not on the line, is it? So I pushed it. We need to move. Let's just move this handle out of the way. Because it's glitched inside the thing for some reason. I don't think that matters, but just in case. Hey. 0. Oh. This one was still active. Right, that would explain why we couldn't move. This locomotive's really weak. It's only little. Yeah, it was because of that brake, basically. Just pull this out of the yard. Then we'll go get the bigger engine once we sort this out. Alright. Those carriages are gonna pull that little porter off its bloody, Actually, the brakes are holding, which I'm surprised about. I didn't see that happening. I'll reduce the reverser because I'm gonna use the steam more efficiently. You might need I might need full though. But the reverser's kind of like a gearbox. No, we need full reverser to be honest. It's quite a lot of heavy load. I mean, they are shifting though, so I'm doing alright. Hey? What happened? Oh no. What did I... Turntable wasn't aligned right. Of course. Oh, we've got to sort this mess out now, haven't we? Actually. I'm just going to take a couple of screenshots for some choices of thumbnails later. Why are we still rolling? We shouldn't be rolling. Let's try that again. Alright. Trying to remember where it broke. Here. Turn the brakes off. I didn't think about the turntable after adjusting it earlier. So that's my bad. I swear I left that throttle off. Or regulator. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Right, now we'll just flip the points. And we'll burst out. Yeah, I need to get a bigger shunter, because these carriages are like, the bigger carriages are just getting way too heavy for this little thing. That's okay. Don't worry about that later. And now my hand is doing that in my audio problem thing. I swear the volume's turned off the telly. No, it's not. So there's probably this weird echo. That's not great. That's not good. Hopefully it doesn't pick up on that. We're just gonna pull this lot into this side, or not siding, but yeah, pulling this into here, right? And then I'm gonna stop if our wheels are like we're just the weight of these carriages are just pushing us and pushing us. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of forward and that should help. There's a brake. Right. Now I'll disconnect from here. Take that out. Run around here. Change position of the switch. Run around here. Are we too low or something? Because that was weird. This little thing goes fairly quick without the weight. Makes sense. Anyway. Coming up here. I think we can. I don't think we're sitting on the points anymore. No. Right. Let's just convert out. We'll put the locomotive back in the shed. And then we'll get the bigger one. Oh, the switch. I forgot about that. Hang on. Can we... Are we able to walk this back on the line, I wonder? Are we, or do I have to... Oh no, we're able to get back on the line. That's good. Sometimes you can walk back on the line and other times you can't. Switch that over. Put the locomotive back in the cab. Cab. What do I mean cab? Shed. Losing my bloody words now. I'll roll this away. Just coast pretty much. A little bit of brake, just so we don't. Right. We'll close this up. And we'll go get the proper locomotive. The one that can actually pull this weight. Right. Let's walk down the line, like so. Right. Go to the roundhouse, which I made. Right. We want to take the big. I want to take the one that on the left, I think. Yeah, this is left. Yeah, we're going the right way. Line this up properly. Yeah, you want to take this one. Mason. Mason bogey. Oh, oops. Keep going. I'm wasting the coal because this shovel is too big. I keep that door open for now. But anyways, forward. Take off. That off. Right. Alright. Rolling down here. I know there's a first person view and I tried to use it, but honestly I struggle with the first person view. Stop that. Oh, we need to back up a bit. I should do. We're gonna turn the locomotive 160 degrees so we're in the right orientation. Because locomotives don't like going backwards. I mean, sure they can go backwards obviously, but it's better for them to go forward in the long run. And besides, forward is easier to like manage than in reverse. Right. Still not quite there yet. Right, I'll go back down this way. I'll probably end up falling off the rails because of the switch will be facing the wrong way, and that always happens to me. Yeah, I did that a bit too soon. Now I know the masonry won't be able to walk back on the track because of the articulation. Yeah, my headphones are definitely buggered. That's annoying. Hopefully you lot can still hear me though. Oh. Great. Oh. Right, we'll connect that up. And I think we tied down one of the brakes, which we need to untie. Was it? No. Or was it the... Where are you? Yeah, it was you. Right. Oh, I want that line, I think. I'm just gonna make sure all the points are set. Yeah, that point. Yep. Yeah, I know that this track doesn't look the straightest, but it works. That's all I caught that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough, to be fair. Yep. And this should be on the line that goes around. Which, yeah, that's good. Right, but since we'll be coming from that direction, we need to set the points to that. Right. Now we can get moving. There's that. There's that. Full clip through the roof, like don't you? Pick up that. Stuff in there. Close that. Put the regulator or the reverser all the way up to 100 and the regulator. Once we get moving we can reduce the reverser down to, I don't know, like a lower percentage. Sorry, I'm getting all tangled up in the wires here for the headset. We'll reduce this down to like 60-ish%. Keep the speed up, you see. That looks like a good thumbnail, maybe. Oh, what the hell happened? Okay, I was too busy, not paying attention. Oh crap. I unloaded the carriage by accident. That's okay. Just lose revenue while I'm at it, why don't I? What actually happened? Put a pin in it. Try and... I can't believe I did that. It's okay, we can always get more logs. Not the end of the world. But it's still annoying. Right. Turn the air compressor off for a minute. Right, connect. Oh, hang on, we need to pull forward then. Right. Oh, that's not the end of the carriage. I thought that was the end of the carriage. Oops. Make it a little bit easier for the locomotive too if we're going to release some of the brakes. Alright. Connect. Connect. See, that's why you don't go fast in a rail yard, but you know, I was being dumb. Wait for that to connect and then we can... Right. We'll just check the handbrakes on the wagons. Off, off. Off. After I do all this, that track bloody work. Bloody better work, that's what I was trying to say. All the bits and bobs are handbrakes are off. Right. Close that. Open that. Like this. Close that. Happened now. Okay. I think we're fine now. We'll probably reverse up to like 50%. 6 PM. 7. 7. I'm having the pointer set right because I don't want to go all the way up that way. I forgot to check the switch up this way. Oh no, that's good. There we go. Right. I'll go around the yard a bit. Come across that junction. Like where the carriages came from, and I'll pull out. I've collected all the trees. Maybe I remembered the line wrong? But I have to occasionally tap on the cat line just to make it stop buzzing. But that's not useful at all, is it? So if you hear like a weird thudder noise, it's my headphones. Oh, I do want to... we should be fine. All the speed you can get, really. Alright. Yeah. I did turn fuel consumption off, just because to run, like, coal engines, I don't have the infrastructure yet, which is what we're trying to sort out. A little bit more regulation now, just to get up this hill. Not really a hill, but... okay, it is kind of a hill. This should be fine though. And I know we can make this, we've made this tons of times. I might put a load of trees there, just to hide up that thing if I don't build lines that way. But we'll see. When we plateau, I'm going to cut the throttle and just coast, because of well, it's quite nasty on the way down. Right, okay. I'm going to put the compressor on for the brakes, but the lines. I'm going to cut the throttle. Oh, close the valves. The steam. Yes. Now it's going to apply a little bit of brake. bit. And a little bit of throttle. I'm going to... So we come around this too fast, the locomotive will jump the tracks, which is why I approached it slowly. But I do need to rework this piece, to be honest. But like, as long as it works for the moment, I'm not too fussed by it. Close that for Steam. Actually, we'll have that in mind. I'm trying to do it. There we go, 20%. Might as well go load this thing up with logs while we're here. I don't really understand why my tracks disconnected themselves like that. It's really bizarre to me from earlier. Right. Oh. Okay, hang on, I can, if I just... I don't really get why that derailed, but okay. It's gonna be one of these moments, I think. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought I might have lost one, but no, I didn't. I still have... Right. Put a pin in there. Right. Oops. Release the brake. Reverse. Full regulator. And we'll go into this view just so I can actually see what's happening. I turn day and night off because nighttime's annoying in these games. No, hang on. Going the wrong way. I swear I changed the switch, didn't I? To the one I needed it to be. I don't know. Maybe I thought maybe I imagined it. Alright. That way. And we go backwards. Alright. There we go. We're going up the right way now. Still weird why that happened. Don't quite get why my thing broke. hopefully the headphones doesn't affect the video quality. I don't know, we'll find out. I'll just load up this trailer where I accidentally dumped the logs to earlier. Off, I mean. Right, let's go check something a moment while we're down here. We'll just whiz down here quickly. We want that line set. We'll find out if this line works for us or not. Right. We'll check the thing just to see if it's finished loading. It should have. Yeah, good. Alright. Where's that? Coal's getting a bit lonely. Put that back to 7. It's annoying that the fog rolled in. I was hoping it would stay clear, so we could see what was happening with the line. Oh well. Find out, right? I'm just gonna give the regulator all the... So far, the speed is looking pretty good, so if we can keep momentum, we should be fine. It's hard to get the compressor at like 20. There we go. It sounds like we might be slowing it down, which is bad, which is a problem. Okay. There's no chance. Hang on. It looks like we're still gonna have to double head after all of that, so that was literally for nothing. Redesigning that entire line. If anything, we might have made it worse than what it was. That's okay. Let's just back down. And we'll grab another engine. At least I have a line going there now, eh? Even if it means double heading. it's getting really bad weather-wise in this game. Alright. I just hop down to the rail yard quickly. Right. I don't know how many we have to double head, but I'm hoping it's just like, I'm hoping we can do it with just 2 locomotives. Right. Open that up. Fuel the... Oops. Right. Did the brake on? No. I wondered about the tender brake. I really can't see anything trying to hold the turntable. I don't think we're going to stop in time then. But at least we don't have to go all the way down there. Like, we can just park on the turntable and bring it round. So that's something. We'll roll onto here. Brake. And we'll go round with circles. Because, yeah. Not exactly ideal this is. I mean, logs are quite heavy too, though, so I guess that makes sense. Right. The weather in this game is getting really bad. I can't really see anything. Which is a problem with visibility. We need visibility. Doing fairly well so far, I guess. Like, fuck, really. Load all that track for nothing. Because I was hoping not to double head, but we still ended up needing to double head anyway. Annoying, so I haven't long had these. I had them before Christmas, obviously, but I didn't really use them that much. For, like, Christmas and just stuff in general. I haven't really said much, but I mean, nothing's really happening so far. I'm just driving around. Oh, the switches. We need to go set the points. I need to remember that. About the points for the switch. I don't know why, but this track feels longer than the ones that are in there. Well, I guess it is. It's probably a slower locomotive, maybe. Well, no, I mean, once it seems meant to be fast. I don't know if it's slower in game. But this is actually kind of a vibe. We've got some choices for a thumbnail, at least. I'm just gonna ease off that now, because a little bit more break. I want that to be crawling, so I can set the switches pretty much. The reason why this one doesn't have a name is because I forgot to give it one when I got the locomotive. The customization thing's really simple in this game. It's kind of annoying how you can only do it once you get a new one. Like, you can't just go back and customize things. It's really annoying. Alright. Hopefully that stays connected. What's going on? Yeah. Turn the air compressor off for a minute. I forgot about the points. I wonder if we just wiggle it, will you settle on them? Maybe because of the articulation thing? Oh, right. Let's see what happens if we... Nah, it was worth a try, I suppose. Right, I thought that was a spider then, but no, it's just a leaf. There isn't even any spiders in this game as far as I know, so why the fuck would I think that's a spider? I don't know. Alright, we'll just put that up. Okay, wait, we have to open the shop to fix that because of the enter button broke. Alright. Alright. Make sure the points are set properly. Yeah. And... yeah, right. Let's try that again. Let's see what happens now, shall we? Should have double the power. I don't get how... I guess they could have got damp or something, because my room has a problem. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm happy we weren't still out. Also, I'm hoping this... okay, now we might have problems. Okay. Both locomotives are using sound. Come on, I don't want to go pull another locomotive out of the shed. My fingers are crossed, but I doubt it. Ah, bollocks. Okay. turn the sand off so we don't waste it. Let's try that again, right? But with the sand running, we're gonna get to a point where I couldn't hear when the locomotive was struggling because my headphones were fucking up. Okay. Alright, let's... Hang on. We're still rolling for some reason. That's really annoying. Let's... Alright, that was dumb. Anyway, let's turn that on. And that on. Release. This is going really fucking slow. I'm hoping we can just pull out of this, but I doubt it. We might have to go get another locomotive. Okay. Sounding more enthusiastic, I suppose. Right. We'll see if we stall out, then we'll just go get another locomotive, pretty much. But right now, I feel like we're wasting our sand. tell what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna reverse all the way down to a flat spot. Alright, put the sand on as soon as we reach this wooden part, and then see what happens. This is gonna get ridiculous if I have to use all the locomotives I have. Just remove 6 freight parts. There we go. I'll try again with sand, but just to be, just to be safe, I suppose. My headphones are fucked. Right. That's annoying. Right. Oh, I forgot about the brake. Okay, well now I know that was on. I might have better success. Off, 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 off. Good. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta look. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Now the brakes are off. Both locomotives are dispensing sand. is, and then we put it in. Stupid headphones. We can keep our speed and friction up. It should be fine. I'm actually trying to flatten this bit out somehow, but I don't know how I can do that right now. Come on, let's see if you can do it. Come on. Okay. That's annoying. Right, back down we go. We'll go get another locomotive, which I should have just done at the start. I was trying to be efficient. Thought 2 might be man enough. We'll go get the shade. keep rotating like so. I can walk faster than this thing can go. That worked, kinda. Still annoying. What's the firebox doing? Gotta shove more in here, because it's probably burnt through quite a bit. Hang on, while we're at it, we can put the front pin in too. I already did that. Get on the foot plate. This thing doesn't even have windows. I just realised that. I'm between pot and the boiler room. Yeah, that was breaking my fingers being off then. This is like a giant surfboard, kinda. I guess we'll take a picture of this for the thumbnail too, just to give me options. My throat is actually seizing up. All I want to do is go to the sawmill. What's the sound like while we're at it? Oh, that's pretty decent. Slowly but surely. I guess the Shay is technically... Oh yeah, I forgot there's a third person view for your person. I forgot you could do that. Music. Hang. Oh yeah. Right, the loop takes so long in a Shay, I got confused. Even if we use this thing more efficiently, like, it doesn't make a difference on speed. It sounds like it works harder, right? But no, still just cut about easily. Man, this thing's painfully slow. It's a little low for some locomotives, but oh well. I think you can get up the hill. I have to do it a bit more. It's like interesting, I suppose, to look at from different angles. Oh, see things from this angle, do you? It's kind of weird, actually. How far have we actually got left to go? Seriously? Just leave it to its own devices for now. Oh, really? But yeah, to make this less tight, I'm thinking about bringing that from this point outward and behind here and up and over and then back round and then down. That's how I'm thinking about extending that, just to make it less tight. Nope, still there. Just cutting about, doing absolutely nothing. I went to a Steam thing the other day with a bunch of mates, actually. Well, not a bunch of mates, but a couple of mates. I took, I uploaded some photos if anyone is interested in looking. I guess we're going downhill now. Finally. Let's see how fast we can get to see where it can really go. I'm gonna get here, just gonna... I think we derailed. No, we didn't. Yeah, that was fun while it lasted. If this doesn't work, I'm ending the video here. If we can't get up the hill because my throat's starting to seize up. If this doesn't work, then we'll go back to the drawing board. Right. Hang on, I just want to check something a minute. Oh, okay, I can take the pin out of the shade then. Link and pin. Right. Okie dokie. Let's try this again with 3 fucking locomotives. I was trying to avoid double heading and triple heading and stuff, but that's, I guess that has other plans. Right, brakes off. Hang on. I want to service these locomotives a moment because they've been sitting for a while. Don't want them running out of juice while I'm up the incline. Right, down this way. Stop being a dickhead. Thank you. let's go, shall we? Come up here. Come down. I don't know. What is I do from? This has to work, right? So if not, if I'm out of locomotives, if this doesn't work. So what's the best chances, right? We're gonna put sand on all of them. Why did we go through that? Okay, I'm giving them the best chances possible. All the brakes are off, all the sand is on. That was weird, my controller glitched out. I think they're doing it, but this is ridiculous. This looks ridiculous, doesn't it? Like three little, like, 6 log carriages and 3 locomotives. That was ridiculous. I mean, logs are really heavy though, so I guess that makes sense. I don't know if it's my headphones or my controller, to be fair. It could be either or. Do you still have sand? No. Okay, you still have sand, so... Actually, I don't think we need the sand active now. Fuck that then. Okay, we're gonna start charging the air compressor just because it's keeping it low. That's a unique sound, I guess, all of these running together. We'll start finding our feet in a second. There we go. a nightmare. That was fucking bad, like, really annoying. Okay, my volume's sorted itself out. Oh, she's so happy. I think we go downhill slightly anyways in a minute, which is useful. We're not too fast. Let's just get to the bloody log camp and then fucking end the video. Oh my god, make sure it's killing me. I might just stop talking for a while and just let you lot listen to it. What happened? Huh? Oh. I might take a picture of this too for a screenshot. How fix? Hang on. Let's disengage. Uh, uh, I didn't know there was a tree there. Timber! Um... mhm. Got this one done too. My headphones are fucked. Probably not good. Okay, there's a bit tight for the 4 months. I think we've derailed. Let's just stop. Hang on. I need to check the line. No, we're still attached, I think. think. I'm just thinking. No, we're fine. We probably did derail, but like, I caught it in time, so it wasn't anything big. But now because I caught the momentum, we don't have enough to go up. I think so. Oops. I have a bad feeling with this one. It might. No. Don't stop moving around. We're moving fine actually. We hit something. What? Oh, that. headphones, man. It's horrible. Wait, what? Why did it type that? My headphones fucked, like, launcher control, I don't know, because it was really annoying buzzing noise that happens every now and again. Sometimes it doesn't go at all, and then sometimes it comes out. I know I haven't spoken for a while, but my throat is genuinely like, drying up. I should have had a glass of water with me before I started this, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think I'd be playing this long, just to make like a little quiz. heavier locomotive really to try and do what I was trying to do. I don't know. I'm doing quite well though, look. Like, speed-wise, really good. You better pull the regulators soon, because you need to stop, like to unload the logs and stuff. Right. Well, thanks for watching anyway. Like and subscribe and bye. I'll just unload these logs. Ooh, I fell through the thing. Ah! I'm trapped. I'll just unload these logs and then oh, what a waste. Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Okay. At least this is better. I need to adjust this track and hang on, stop. Right. Falling through the fucking thing is annoying. Right then, thanks for watching, like and subscribe and all that stuff, bye!